Ready to go live here. Glad to be back. Glad to be back. Everybody is refreshed, even though we got this new surge of pandemic stuff coming back in. But you know what? We got it together. We made it through. Through God's blessing, we made it through the last pandemic. And like I've always been said, it's always changes economically. So remember, when I talk, I'm talking financial because that's my passion. And your passion is going to make you wealthy. It's going to create wealth for you. And behind that, there we go. I got it behind that live thing up there. But your passion is what's going to help you. We got to get past every time something go wrong, it interferes with our job. It interferes with our income coming in. If you see now more and more people, not maybe they heard something I said in the past years and years, because I've been doing this for a long time. So maybe they heard something in the past. But see, time and situation forces you to make a change. That's one of my favorite things is making a change in something. It won't happen if you don't do it. See, you got to take care of your own economy. It's been going on for years and years and years. Your economy depends on other people and what they provide. And that's not the way it's supposed to be, biblically speaking. God wants us to be the CEO of our own company, the CEO of everything that he's bestowed in us to use to build our company. So it's time to get it right. So I'm here to get everyone to the place that they need to be. I got the big October event coming up, October 23rd this year. It's going to be a great event. It's a great event. So I'm going to send it out through Eventbrite. It's going to, all the information at the time that I want to put it out there. But get registered. You can go to my website and click on event. And then right above it, you'll see register. You can register there. It will give you the Zoom address and everything that we're going to be doing. You know, I want to do my normal broadcasting here with information and up, because this is going to turn into a podcast. Give it another 30, 40 days. It's going to be the podcast. We have podcasts. We got a radio station. We got everything coming that you need to be a part of to get your message out there. I want you to be a part of this because this is something big. It's going to be where you can go and showcase yourself, you know, and I want to be a provider of that, you know, teach you how to be the CEO of you, let you be the star of your own show. You don't need anyone else to be the star of your own show. And that's where you'll see the great changes that's being manifested this year. And sometimes, you know, God have to shake us all up to say, hey, look, this is what I'm trying to show you. And you're going the opposite direction. You're not listening to me. You want to do it under your own understanding. But see, it always backfires. You can't take out the author and the finisher. I want him to be the author of what I do and what I'm presenting to you and showing you so that he can finish it for all of us to where we want to be. See, we're not talking about just making money. You know, I'm not ashamed to say wealth, wealthy, abundance, all of that, because God didn't have a problem saying that we could have it. So let's find out where we're missing the boat and where we need to chime in. I'm only going to be on here about 6 minutes. Just want to give you a little update on what's been happening, and that the pandemic caused us to rearrange and change things a little bit. But that's all for the better. It's for the good. If you notice now, everybody's doing something different. You don't hear people talking jobs, the ones that's only going to do a job. But I'm talking about serious-minded people that want to make a major change in their life. I see people doing all type of things, you know what I'm saying? But you got to have a better platform than what you're doing. You need to be part of something. We ain't going to be able to do it by ourselves. It's going to take others. It's going to be, it don't have to be unified. See, football teams don't work by themselves, one individual person. It's a group. Military don't function and win and fight battles with one person. It's a group. They're united for a cause. I'm building a culture of like-minded people that's focused on building wealth, focused on building their own company, focused on leaving generational wealth for their family. And this is the proper way of doing it. I want everybody that want to be a part of or change their life and that aspect and go register. You can go register for Sunday afternoons at 7:30. I'm doing a Zoom to give you an insight on what's taking place. You know, I've learned over the years, I've seen several things that I've started and I gave too much information. And too much information, people take it and run with it, but not the way that you want to run with it. So we're going to do it the proper way. I'm only going to give you what you need to make a decision. Make a decision and go from there. I'm going to always have you positioned where it's not a losing battle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody focus on what it's going to cost. I'm telling you now how to get started. Michael Jordan said we fail because we don't start. If you don't have the faith to start, then you're not going to be beneficial to the cause because it's a culture. It's going to be a culture of like-minded people. They're going to create abundance of things that's going to be beneficial not only to themselves, but everybody that's connected to them. So that's where we are going. I'm a little bit over six minutes, but that's okay. I have to get this information out. So I'm going to be doing these broadcasts like this, and I'm going to be on Zoom on Sunday to give you a little bit more in depth on what's taking place. Hey, I lost a little weight. I'm happy about that. You know, I was like ranging from 247 to 254. Now I'm down to 219. Hey, I feel good. I'm 5'9", so I'm trying to get my 180. But you know what? I feel better, and I'm satisfied with 219. 200 mark will be good. A 190 will be good. But I'm headed that way. So that's a new change, and it's not a resolution. It was something that I decided to do along with everything else that I'm doing. I know that wealth and bad health don't go. So I want to be in good health while I build wealth. See, that's the way it's going to go, because see, I want to make sure that everything's in place for my generational legacy for my grandkids and great grandkids and so on and so forth, and my friends and their families. See, I'm not about just me. Everything I'm talking about, which I'm not going to give details, but when I talk, believe me, if you do something with me, it's equally. You know, I'm going to make sure you be successful. A lot of things, a lot of people, and a lot of different other stuff. I've been there, done that. I put in 25 years in a company and had no retirement. When I got ready to retire, it was a problem. That was a learning experience. We're going to cover all of that, because if you're connected to a company that you don't own, you need to rethink your situation. We're getting past making money. We can make money I have other programs that you can just make money and not be so in-depth committed. You still focus more on what you're building that you own for your own success. See, we got to get away from, that's part of the norm where we always got to use other people's things to be successful or to get ahead, as we think. But I'm gonna be giving you some powerful information. It's gonna be outside the norm. It ain't gonna sound like nothing that you're used to, because now we're not dealing in that. We're dealing in new stuff that nobody is trying to do because they're self-centered. They focus on what my company is gonna do. You can do this, but you're gonna be left out. Believe me, been there, done that. Made money, no problem. But we trying to build wealth. And then when you get to the age you're supposed to have retirement, there's no retirement. This issue. And I'm going to be able to cover all those things. Actually going to tell you and show you what type of companies, not by their name, but that's there in the usury category. And you can say, I can say usury because that's what happened to me, but you can decide for yourself. If you're there just to make money, the money's flowing enough for you to do things with, fine. Focus on getting the money, cash, asset, cash. You get that cash, you buy an asset or create an asset that creates you more cash. That's where the focus is. That's where everybody's missing it. They get committed. It's the best. This is the, hey, if you don't own it, you don't know what the best is. All you know is what you've been told, what you've been shown. But let's change that subject and get back to where we're going from there. All of that would be covered during our new phase here. A lot of information is going to be given out between now and October the 23rd. But that 2-hour Zoom, October the 23rd, from 1 to 3 p.m. on a Saturday is going to be the one to be a part of. It's going to be an open panel, so you're going to be able to ask questions and get answers right then, as long as it's in the category of help me to understand, show me that it would benefit me to take that step. Can I continue to do what I do and be a part of something bigger until I make a decision? Those are viable questions. Yeah, we can do that. But I want to give you insight on where we are going as the Houston Wall Street movement. And it's my company, but believe me, I have it arranged to where you can showcase your own company as well along the same process. And we'll get more and more into that because we got to get our membership. I'm doing a 12 completeness. I'm doing 12. So if you want to be the part of the first 12 people to become a member of Houston Wall Street New Phase, then that's who I'm looking for. That's who I'm going to be spending my time with, that because from that 12, you know this biblical story, 144,000. So we're going to do many, many, many thousands of people, but we're going to start with 12 because it's a number of completion. And that's the number that I want to start with. 12 disciples. Now they got billions of people, but that's way down the road. But we got to start somewhere. See what I'm saying? So the more insight that I'm going to give, it would be based on where you are. Okay? Because we're gonna hit the road running. By October 23rd, we're gonna have the 12 people and be working on the second phase from there. It's up to you. So we're looking for serious-minded people to be a part of a culture of like-minded people. So if you're a part of the culture, 6 people became millionaires, so will you. That's the way it's gonna work. It's going to work with people not spending all their life and their lifetime like a job and other things that they become a part of, the way it only benefit the creator. But I want you to create your own. And I'm going to be here to help you to make it work. Because all I ask is that you be serious-minded people, be coachable. You know, it's not about me, it's about your company. So if you can see what I'm saying and what I'm trying to show you or teach you, form that's your company. You're not helping my company. We'll get into the intricate details about how everything works because, see, you're going to do the same process in your company. Okay. So I'm working with your mind right now. I want you to have a transformation of the mind. I want you to offset that old mindset that you had and get this new mindset of how to build wealth, how to build your company and do things that's beneficial not only for you, but others as well. So I'm going to get off of here. I'm way above where I was supposed to cut off there, but always victory. And I want to see everybody at the top. God bless you. And I love each and every one of you.